What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to the new moon workshop. This is a new moon in Cancer, but it will be affecting all of us. Okay. So you don't need to be a Cancer yourself to take this workshop. This is also pay what you can. So thank you for all of your donations. Supports me and my team and this work. So I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for that. Um, Let's just kind of jump in. I want to start, I think, with the tarot cards. The first card that I pulled was the World Reverse. So we are really breaking old cycles, which is beautiful because when we let go of any old versions of ourselves, we allow more space for the new version of ourselves to show up. When we drop old habits, we have more time and energy to focus on new habits. And that's really needing to be emphasized right now because this is very unique that in Cancer season, we have two Capricorn full moons in a row. Okay. So we already had one 2 weeks ago, a full moon in Capricorn. In 2 more weeks, we will have a second full moon in Capricorn. And what's really important about this is that this is giving us an opportunity to let go of these old ways of being, our old investments of time, energy, money. I already talked about this in the last workshop, the full moon and Capricorn workshop. So I'm not going to go too deep into it, but this is a really important time because this new moon in Cancer is allowing us to establish new structures, habits, belief systems, and boundaries that will allow us to create a more sustainable, more secure, more safe foundation and home and routines that will help us feel more confident about the direction that we're moving towards and open up to more opportunities, new connections, love, romance, money, abundance. Like when we feel safe in our body, safe in our homes, safe in our relationships, we can really thrive and expand. So, whatever we've had to drop or clear out, and again, there's a lot of shit. Sorry, I'm like taking this off. There's a lot of stuff that we need to drop and clear out. This is the perfect time for the cord cutting workshop. If you guys haven't done that yet, I would strongly suggest watching that. You can watch it after this anytime. If you already downloaded it, then watch it again if you haven't lately, because this is a huge opportunity for all of us to really deeply transform. The next full moon in Capricorn is beside Pluto retrograde, which is deeply transformative. This is a huge power, and we can use and access that power to help us literally go through a death and rebirth. Now, the word that was coming up when I was meditating on this workshop before I started filming was birth canal. So I feel like a lot of us, and they showed me this one image that I want to explain to you. So I feel like maybe a few weeks ago or recently or whenever, the timing would be different for all of us. But like we had this opportunity, maybe one day or a few days that felt really good. It felt like, wow, I'm seeing more clearly. I'm excited about my future. It's like we were under the water and we finally came up and we took a big breath. Oh, and we could see everything. Wow, this feels good. I'm excited about this next chapter. There's opportunities coming. I'm feeling my habits, my belief systems, my energy, my emotions. They're all changing. It's like we're experiencing an upgrade, and you are. But what happened next is that we had to go back under, we had to swim down, and we had to collect all of the parts of ourself that we were still leaving in the past. And I'm not talking about the things that you want to leave in the past, like old connections, habits, beliefs that don't serve you. It's like, imagine, imagine that okay, they're showing me ants, for example. So when one ant finds food, he finds it and then he goes back and he tells the other ants. And then all of the ants come and they grab the food and they bring it back. So that's kind of what has already happened on some level, is that one part of us has come up and seen the potential for the next chapter and everything that's required, everything that's happening, all the opportunities, the expansion, the higher vibrational experience that is available for us. We've seen that. We've had a taste of it. And now we need to go back to call all of the other parts of ourself that we want to include in that next chapter. So that also is connected to that birth canal. So how they're showing me is like, we're still not fully out. We're still not fully born and like, okay, I'm alive again. My new life, my next chapter, my new opportunities are fully expanding. The new relationships are fully committed. Like, it's just not the reality for a lot of people right now. It's fine. That's okay, because that's the direction that we're moving towards. But there's this opportunity now for us to, again, call back all of the parts of ourself that we want to include in this next chapter. And as we're going through that experience, it's like that rebirth is taking place, but it's a little bit slower or it's a little bit delayed, and it's fine, but it's because we are still energetically upgrading, and the 3D, the like external world, will catch up and match our internal changes. It's like they will both match, but for whatever reason, the timelines have not fully merged. So what happens when a pregnant person is having a baby? Well, when the baby is coming down the birth canal, it's like there's contractions, there's probably some people thinking, why the fuck did I do this? Why did I say I wanted kids? This is like the worst pain of my life. You know what I mean? So it's like, and other people are maybe just excited and they're feeling like, wow, I actually love what I'm experiencing, what I'm feeling right now, because it's proof that everything is changing. So like, however you look at it, it doesn't really matter. But my point is, you are probably experiencing some contraction, some fear, some uncomfortable energy, because you are going through that rebirthing experience. So what happens now? Well, we are under a new moon, which is also a new cycle that it will take around 6 months to complete that cycle, because in 6 months from now, we will have a full moon in Cancer. So that's a really good checkpoint for seeing what is manifesting for us. But before that 6-month full moon in Cancer, which is in 6 months from now, right now we have a new moon in Cancer. So this is an opportunity for us to plant the seeds for our new foundations, our new emotional security, boundaries, how we relate to the world around us, and what we want for ourselves. When I'm talking about that, I'm specifically talking about our relationship with the divine feminine energy, because Cancer is connected to the moon. The moon is in Cancer. So there is a strong connection happening right now. The moon loves to be in Cancer. So this is a very powerful new moon. And this is an opportunity, new moon, for a new cycle. So what seeds are we planting? Seeds that are connected to security, safety, emotional safety, receiving, slowing down, resting, breaking cycles from the past that were maybe learned from our family or learned from other people who just really like projected their shit onto us, and then we believed it. We learned it from them and we believed it. And now we're recognizing like, I deserve more. I am like, I have skills. I have the capacity to create more for myself. And a lot of what we are focusing on is creating boundaries, saying no, prioritizing ourselves. Self-care is really important for this next chapter. So I really think I have a 6 of Wands here reversed and the World reversed. I really think that we're breaking free from any cycles or beliefs or connections that make us feel like we're second guessing ourselves, or that make us question like, why do I still spend my time or energy or love or money like on this person, on this project, on this outdated way of being? It's just like, I don't know. It's not for me right now. So I want to shift gears. I would strongly suggest, yes, shifting gears for sure. What's beautiful about this is when we drop these old ways of being. When we break these old cycles, we are making more available space for Ace of Pentacles, okay? And I have a Knight of Wands, which I love here because this is feeling very inspired to take action. This is very inspired to take action towards the things, the new opportunities that are on the horizon. So doing whatever you can do to find your flow in a better way is going to be a beautiful opportunity for you. To find flow, it means that you need to be expressing yourself fully. It means that you need to be engaged in like hobbies or things that you enjoy. So painting, dancing, laughing, spending time with good people who actually support you and see your potential, not people who project their limitations onto you. It's like, we can't do that anymore. So I really like these cards. I really like this energy, and I really like this combination with the 2 full moons in Capricorn, because 2 full moons in Capricorn is really allowing us to break free from any old foundations and structures that have been keeping us stuck or limited. And we have 2 opportunities to drop them and to drop them. And that second one is with Pluto right beside it. So that second one is so fucking important for us to use and to integrate that energy into our rebirth process. So definitely check out that one. It's in 2 weeks. So we'll talk about it later. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of, sorry, I'm just checking my notes here. Okay. Another thing that I like about this is that there is a support from Saturn retrograde. Saturn is also connected to that Capricorn energy. So again, this like triple Capricorn energy in this Cancer season and through this cycle, allowing us to really do what? Saturn retrograde is a retrograde, which means a review, a readjustment, and a realignment of what? Our Saturnian energies. What is Saturn? Our investments, our time, our energy, how we spend our time, how we spend our energy. It's karma. So there's a lot of energy here wrapping up old karmic connections and old karmic lessons. Okay, you've learned. So now we need to apply the learning. The second thing is that this new moon is squaring the nodes. So if you have Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, or Libra in your chart, first of all, I hope you already watched the nodes workshop, because it can be your sun, your moon, your rising, whatever, but Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, the 4 of you are heavily influenced by the nodes for the next year, okay, until 2025. So definitely watch that energy, watch that workshop. I'll tag it below. But this new moon is squaring, which means friction, conflict, tension. It's squaring the nodes of karma. So what does that mean for us? It means that this new moon is starting a new cycle. When we have tension and like frustration with the nodes of karma, it means the tension is because there is one part of you, one piece of your life that needs to be wrapped up and let go. So this could be connected to your habits, your beliefs, relationships, whatever. And the reason for that is because the North Node is also experiencing some tension. That is the new direction, the new door that is opening. So it's like your higher self, your guides, God, whatever you believe in, is like begging you to stand in your power and to start this new cycle. That's the North Node. But for you to start the new cycle, you have to drop and wrap up the old cycle. So again, that cord cutting workshop would be really helpful under this new moon, because this new moon mixed with 2 Capricorn full moons and the nodes of karma, this is really all about closing things out and initiating a new cycle, okay? I think I'm going to leave it there. We also have Chiron in this mix, so we may be feeling a little bit triggered or highly emotional. Just like try to find the medicine in all of your experiences right now, because there's always a silver lining. And if you can identify that silver lining, it's going to really help you understand that you were supposed to experience that pain or that struggle So you could learn a lesson, but you're not supposed to carry it with you for your whole life. So this is an opportunity for us to also drop all of that old emotional baggage, but to recognize the learning that came from that situation and to be grateful for the learning and to karmically close that cycle, cut it off, let it go, and to apply the learning to the new version of yourself that is still emerging, that new chapter, that fate and that new direction, right? Remember, the North Node in Aries is an opportunity for us to stand in our power in new ways and to move forward. And well, like, we can't move forward if we're still holding on to everything from the past. You don't have space for both, bitch. You need to drop one. Okay. So close the door, make more available space for all of this, like, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, like, new things are coming, but we need available space to receive them. Okay. We're going to do an energy clearing now. Now we're going to do an energy clearing and just a short meditation, and then we're done. Okay. So let's clear your energy. So you can just close your eyes. Take one deep breath. Exhale. Do one more. A deep breath. And let it go. And now I want you to envision that there's a green fire burning in front of you on the floor. And in your hand, you have a golden comb. You can use your actual hand if you want, or just imagine that you have that comb. But I want you to just comb out. So follow your intuition, comb any negative energy out of your energy field. Okay. So we always just pick up other people's negative energy or their limitations, their projections onto us. It's totally normal, but we need to set the intention to clear it out. So just comb and remove everyone else's energy from your field. You can start at the top of your head and work your way down. And everything that you're combing out, toss it into that green fire. That green fire is going to get rid of it. So we're just cleaning up our energy. I'm going to use distance energy symbols to support that cleaning. Okay. So just continue combing out your energy fields. And now I want you to envision, like a vacuum, that green fire starts to suck up all of the negative energy from your home, your bedroom, your apartment, or whatever. Just imagine, like a vacuum, it starts to suck up all of the negative energy. Okay. As we clean up your space. And now I want you to envision that white light starts to pour down from above, like rain or a shower. Just imagine that the sky opens and white light comes down, and it's adding a layer of protection to your body, to your home. It's adding life force energy and recharging you. So I'm going to use a different distance energy symbol to help add that layer of protection and that recharging energy. So just envision that white light pouring down, covering your body. It's just washing you clean and adding protection. It's adding life force energy. It's recharging you. So just call it all in, breathe it in, allow it into your body, this white light. And now, keeping your eyes closed, under this new moon in Cancer, we want to set the intention for safety. So what do you need in your home to feel safe? Is there one thing you can do in your home to feel more connected to your home? To feel a little bit safer in your home? Maybe you want to by a stone like black tourmaline, for example, and you want to leave it in your bedroom to help clear out any negative energy. Maybe you need to start cooking more in your home, or you want to repaint a room or do something that helps you feel more connected to your foundation, connected to your home. So what is one thing you can do in your home to feel more connected and safe and grounded? And I want you to feel that energy in your body right now. So you can just fake it, but just feel the sense of security. Feel the sense of safety in your home. Feel deeply connected and appreciative of your home. Maybe it's the home you're in now. Maybe it's a place that you're going to move to. But I want you to just feel into that energy. When we feel the emotions of that energy, we allow it to come faster. It's like a magnet. It gets attracted into our energy field when we use the emotions to call it in. Okay, so feel in your body, feel it in your emotions that you are connected to your home, that you love your home, that you feel safe. And now just inhale and lock all of that energy into your field. Now, the next thing I want you to do is to think about your work, your career, your passion projects. What is one thing you can do that you're excited about, that makes you feel like you are fully expressing yourself? One thing you can do to give yourself confidence to share whatever you want to share, to get that promotion, or to start that business or initiate that project. What is one thing you can do to move in that direction? Maybe it's just writing down your ideas. Maybe it's asking for a promotion. I want you to feel that you've already achieved it. Feel that energy, feel that emotion like it's already yours. And then inhale and lock that energy into your field. And now the last thing I want you to do is to think about your relationships. It can be your relationship to yourself, friends, love, family. It can be all of them. And instead of trying to focus on the specifics of each relationship, I want you to focus on the emotion so that we call it in, we attract it in. So how do you want to feel in your relationships? You want to feel that you can trust the people around you. So feel that now in your energy field, in your emotions, even if you're faking it, it's fine, but just feel that you can trust the people around you. Feel that you love the people you're surrounding yourself with. I want you to feel that all of these people, they support you. They listen. They want to hear about your visions and your dreams. I want you to feel that energetic support, feeling it in the emotions that you're already supported, that you can trust them, that you can trust yourself, that you're grateful for all of these amazing connections in your life. You feel loved, excited about what's next. And now I want you to inhale and to lock that energy into your field. So just call all that in while we inhale and we let it go. And if there's any other intentions you want to set under this new moon, now is the opportunity to do it. And now just let it go and trust that it will come back. Don't think about it or obsess, because that's an energy of scarcity and lack, which we don't want to do. We want to just trust that everything will come back to us. So let it go. Give gratitude. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. You can bring gentle movement back into the shoulders and the neck, and you can come back into this space. Now I want you to pause, and I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to write down, under this new moon in Cancer, I am calling in the following. And then just write down everything that you want to call in. Okay, you can pause now on my face if you can catch it. If not, too bad. Missed it, bitch. Okay, welcome back. That's that. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. I'm so happy that I can support you also. This is a nice exchange. I would strongly suggest watching the cord cutting workshop because it'd be really helpful right now. Also, if you want to dive in deeper, especially if you have Cancer or Capricorn, even like Aries or Libra, because it's an axis, it's like a T axis, it's this shape, so those 4 signs are all interconnected. I would suggest, if Cancer or Capricorn for sure is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then I would strongly suggest that you also watch the Cancer season workshop. You can pay whatever you want. It's similar structure as this one. I'll post the link below, but it's really helpful to understand how to navigate this season, okay? Especially for those 4 signs, because they're heavily influenced. The other thing is that we also have the 2024 tarot forecast now on sale for 50% off, because we are halfway through the year. So you can download that below also. I love you so much. Please let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Hit the like button, subscribe. I honestly hate to ask, but it's really helpful and supportive for me as a creator. So that's just the world we live in, you know? That's it. I love you. I'll see you very soon. Ciao. Now it's time for the pivot party. So the pivot party is when I talk about what I am currently pivoting through, and maybe you can relate. I've actually been feeling very excited about this next chapter. I'm feeling like this new life emerging, this new person emerging, and it's not like I need to lie to myself about it. It's not like I'm faking it. It's real, and it's happening on like a deep psychological level. Like, just everything feels different. How I respond, how I interact, how I feel about things that before I used to like, and now I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like it, and I don't have to try and convince myself that I don't like it. Like, I actually am just like not really interested anymore. You know, when you have like this hobby that you're like obsessed over, and then all of a sudden one day you're just like, oh, well, I guess I'm done with that. Next. And it's like that like next energy is really coming up for me. So I like this. I'm going to start actually in July on the 1st. So I've already started. On the 1st, I started this like 30-day, 60-day, 90-day just structural rebuilding. So my mornings are different. I'm going to the beach every day. I'm doing breath work. I'm just like doing different things to help myself establish those new foundations, because it's very important right now for us to be doing that. Okay. So I would strongly suggest that you do the same if you feel like that is resonating with you. And if not, then tell me to fuck off. Okay. Love you. Ciao. Ah, Lordy, Lord.